Yo, time out. So today I'm going to talk about what to do after a heartbreak, Crazy, right? So, boom. Most people think that, after you, go through or experience a heartbreak, you still feel for that person. You still care for that person. They still care for you. You know what I'm saying? Minus the fact that I'm driving right now, but I wanted to holler at y'all and talk to you about this because this is extremely important, right? Boom. So, in actuality, that person still cares for you, but, and this really goes for my men that's going after a woman leaves you type shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but that person still cares for you, but they over you, right? You know what I mean? So right now, whatever you were doing in that relationship, because women are kind of smart, you know what I'm saying? So they pinpoint, from 3 months, maybe 4 months, maybe a year ago, they've been plotting leaving you. They just didn't have the confidence to do it, or they wanted to see if you would change, but you never did. You didn't change whatever they were having an issue with, right? Had to learn this. Now, once they did it, the reason why they're over it is because they tried everything, it didn't work, it didn't adjust. So what should you do as the person? Just because to the man, it's always I can't believe this happened. You know what I mean? I can't believe she did that to me. So what are you supposed to do, right? Most men, including myself, because we all get it wrong, the first thing we want to do is baby, I love you, da 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 da. What's up? Can we work this out? Can we talk about it? However, this does not work. You know what I'm saying? When you chase somebody, you just make them feel like they superior to you. You make them feel as if, oh, I have the power now, I'm in control. And why would I want to be with somebody who is weak over me like this? People mentality, especially women, that's how they think. They think oh no, look, he's down bad now, sis. She talking to a girl, something like that. He down bad right now, sis. Look how he's sweating me right now. He all over me right now. Look, he calling my phone again. You feeding that ego. The best thing to do is to go silent and go ghost. Now, most people don't want to do that. And I understand it because I'm one of those people that, I'd rather communicate, because us men, we're very logical. I'd rather communicate, what's wrong, let's talk about it, let's fix it, let's just do something that is substantial that's going to help the situation. But women don't think like that, So, yes, ghosting and being silent and working on yourself and improving the things that she may have said, but not for her. You're improving this shit for you, because guess what? When you get in a relationship with somebody, and something I had to learn and we all got to learn, you still going to be you at the end of the day, before that relationship and after that relationship. So why is it that we wait until after the relationship to work on ourselves? So no. If you work on yourself, you go silent and ghost, you work on being able to be in your own energy, she's gonna think twice. Imagine you not speaking to her for 1 or 2 months, maybe even 3, and you didn't even say anything, and every time she came back around, and it's hard. You know what the hardest part about it is? Because you got emotions in this shit. So when you emotional and stuff like that, you really can't do it, right? Because you're oh, but my emotions, I love this girl, and blah, 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 blah. But if you can get out of your emotions real quick and think of the bigger picture, you want this, if you love this woman, if you care for this woman, and you don't want her to be moving on to the next nigga, because right now she's probably talking to another nigga. This is how women move. You know what I'm saying? But just like she got tired of you, she gonna get tired of that nigga. So when she get tired of that nigga, you want her to be thinking yo, why hasn't Q hit me up? Why you don't hit me up for? What are you doing that's so important or so special that you couldn't lock in with me or talk to me or reach out? You didn't even care. You want her to feel like you don't care. It's okay. I'm moving forward and I'm doing good with or without you. See, that woman is not your life. She's an addition to your life. And this is where a lot of men get it misconstrued. When you make a woman the center of your world, when she's gone, now you heartbroken, you're hurt, but you have to have that self-love, and you have to have that energy to be you know what? I'm going to take care of me, because at the end of the day, all I got is me. And when she sees that you respect yourself, she gonna be like, yo, no. I might have made some mistakes. She gonna start seeing the shit that she did wrong in a relationship. But she cannot see that if you're chasing her constantly, talking to her consistently, and trying to make her change her mind. There's no way to communicate to somebody and change their mind. You can't convince somebody to change what they already feel to be true, no matter who it is. And if you're trying to change a woman, you better. It's hard enough to change ourselves. How you think you're gonna change a woman or another person? You know what I'm saying? So think about it from a logical perspective. Like, is this really benefiting me? And if it is benefiting me, well, it's not benefiting you. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm not even gonna talk to you like it's beneficial to pursue or chase somebody. You shouldn't be having to chase nobody. In fact, that woman should be chasing you. And you see, the thing is that, like, we don't really think about what's occurring. All we're thinking about is what we're feeling, right? So tap out of your feelings for a second. I know it might be hard. I know this is not something like anybody wants to hear when they're going through a heartbreak and it's tough. You know what I'm saying? But the truth is that at the end of the day, it's a power game. And right now, you're in the defensive state of mind. And guess what? If a woman can't see your worth and she can't see that she should be with you and what you bring to the table, then why would you want to be with that woman that can just instantly leave you? And that's the thing. She thinks at that moment, she thinks that she can find better than you. And if anybody who thinks that they can find better than you, let them find better than you. Go ahead. Because guess what? Anything that leaves, it's going to come right back. It's going to spin the block. And when she spin the block, you have the option whether you're going to fuck with her again or you're going to just be like, nah, I'm good. And hopefully you get to the table that, like, I'm good. I'm good off that energy and I'm good off of you. Because unless if you know you was just, like, doing some shit that you could have worked on and improved and y'all really had a great thing going on and stuff like that, and you're like, you know what? I can work on myself, I can improve, and I can change those things for the greater good of the relationship. But just know that I think that somebody gonna touch it. Somebody gonna tap it. She gonna do something else. She gonna make mistakes. This is just how women do. They get under something else, and it's so unhealthy. But that's the nature of the game. I just feel like when it's heartbreak time and you going through those motions and stuff like that, you have to have the strength. Like, you have to have that burning desire to say, you know what? I'm not gonna let nobody play with me. I'm not gonna sit here and chase you. And us men was taught so much that, like, oh, we gotta make sure the woman is good, that she's happy, that she's. Chances are in that relationship, she wasn't making you that happy. And if she wasn't making you that happy and your needs weren't being met, why are you prioritizing somebody else's needs over you? It's a bad foundation to think that we supposed to people please other people, but our needs don't get met. Like, yes, it's a thing to be of service, but you should also want to be served too. And 2025, these women, I'm telling you right now, they don't want to serve a man unless that man actually is being a man. Because if you're not being a man and she can walk all over you, she's doing the exactly opposite, bro. In fact, she's using you and she's manipulating you, and she knows she can get over on it every time she does so. She's gonna do it and never stop. And it's ironic, you know what I'm saying? It's ironic because women sit there and say, hey, you know, I want this good dude, and I want da-da-da-da, and I want this, that, and the third, and he has to do this, and if he does that, I'm going to treat him like a king that he is. And then here you are, bending your back 10 times over just to make this girl happy. And she's looking at the fucking most smallest thing that you do, whether it's like you don't put the seat down when you're from the bathroom, or you just, like, don't take out the trash or wash the dishes, or something so minimal that she's leaving you for, and thinks that that's the reason why she can go over and fuck Tom, Harry, and Phil. Like, that makes no logical sense to me. So my thing to you is that if you know that you've been doing something crazy, violating her and stuff like that, and you just gotta work on yourself and heal, whatever it is. If you could really personally say, I need to improve on X, Y, and Z if I'm going, before I be in any relationship, stuff like that, then you gotta be honest with yourself and say, hey, I'm gonna take this moment in time to work on me, because at the end of the day, this is my world and I'm living in it, and I gotta do better. You know what I'm saying? I gotta do better. But don't do better for her. The worst thing you can do is do better for somebody else. Do better for yourself. And show that woman that, like, yo, I'm good with or without you. Yo, honestly, once you take like a month or two on your own, go find you a new shorty. Like, even if you want this girl back, find you a new shorty. I hate to say it, even if you gotta post it like you out having a good time. You just out having a good time, and she know you fucking with bitches because she know the kind of energy you have, right? That woman's gonna be like, nah, he out there living his life without me. He's doing his thing without me. He's having a great time with. I thought he cared for me. I thought that I had him under control. Now this guy's losing control, and he got women around him. Worst thing that an ex could see you do, bro, to be very honest with you, is see you with other women, especially beautiful women, and they giving you attention, and they making it seem like you the hottest thing, the hottest commodity. What went wrong? She thought you were supposed to be heartbroken. Don't let these women see you weak. Don't let them see you sweat, because the moment they see you sweat, you automatically are not the kind of guy that they want to be around. You know what I'm saying? And you're just proving her right. You're proving her right that exactly what it is. He's a weak man. He's not really a man. And he's so emotional that I got him on. Look what I can do. Look how I can impact his life. It's sad to say, but people don't appreciate things until they're gone. You know what I'm saying? And if you gone, you ghost. She can't even see you no more. She's going to appreciate the beautiful things that you did bring to the table. I don't know why, but people cannot see the beauty within you unless you move it. You take it away. It's not there no more. It doesn't exist. Now everything that you've tended to do, all the needs you tended to that nobody else gives a fuck about, because nobody else cares enough to treat her and please her the way you did, now she cares about it. Now she's like, oh man, I had this, that, and the third when I was with him, but she couldn't see that because, you know, she was too up in her head and thinking that she deserved, too entitled, ego trip, that she thought that she deserved this, and this is how every man is going to treat her. No man is going to treat her the way you treated her, and you need to know your worth. And you need to realize that, like, hey, look, I understand my worth, I understand what it is, queen, and if you either gonna mess with me or you not. And if you not gonna mess with me, then that's cool, because I know other women out here I can give it to, and they'll be super happy to have a man like me in their life. So if you gotta leave, sis, I'm not gonna tell you to stay. And if you do that and you move with that energy and you move with that kind of abundance in your life, there's no way, shape, or form a woman's gonna want to leave you. You know what I'm saying? And even if, you know, as long as you're treating her right, but if you move with that energy, she's gonna respect you, and that respect is essential to maintain a healthy relationship. Because if they don't respect you in general, then I've been with women who didn't respect me, and I had to go. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Yo, like, comment, subscribe if you ever had a moment in time where you either been disrespected by a woman or you've been heartbroken. Because, I mean, we all go through heartbreak and we all experience it a different way, right? So my thing is to you is, what did you do? How did you handle it? Can you see a moment in time when you may have handled it like a little simp or a little pussy or a little sissy? I'm sorry to say what I said, but I said what I said. Yeah, if you handled it the wrong way, and what result did you get? Because me experiencing, I've been nice. I've been in those moments where I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna tell her how I feel. You know, I'm gonna soften up. I'm gonna stop being all this like stern and just be a little softer, because, you know, maybe I'm doing a little too much, and she saw that and she took advantage of that. You know what I'm saying? I've never experienced a moment in time where a woman was like, oh, you know, maybe we can work this out. I haven't, but if you did, you could say it. Tell me what's that like. I'm not always right, but I don't think I'm always wrong either. So you know what I mean? And I'm gonna move the way I'm gonna move. You gonna move the way you move. I just gonna tell you for real, if you give a woman 2 to 3 months of time and space and energy, and you work on yourself, and you just go ice turkey cold, you heal those emotions you have with her, you start getting used to the distance and stuff like that. Either A, you're gonna realize you ain't really want that chick, or B, you're gonna realize like, hey, you know what, I had to work on these things. I worked these things out with you, and your phone gonna ring. She gonna, and you gonna be like, what? I can't believe this girl hit me up. Because if you're always doing majority of the work, people get used to that. And if you're not doing the work, and now you're just like, hey, you know what, I'm leaving it up to the Lord himself. I'm not controlling anything no more. I'm not gonna control it. I'm gonna let everything play out. I'm gonna let her see the life of abundance that I'm living, and I'm gonna let her see me winning and shining and grinding and getting to the top. And she could have been by my side if she would have stopped playing. So you know what? Again, I hope everybody in here listens. They heal that, they stop chasing, and they keep replacing. Holla at your boy.